You know that feeling, right? Staring at a blank screen, trying to build a presentation from the ground up. You just know how much time it's going to drain. Well, today, we're going to dive into how Canva's AI can become your creative co-pilot, turning that whole process from a total chore into something fast, efficient, and honestly a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, we have all been there. You open a new project and you're just met with this huge empty white screen. And that little blinking cursor, it almost feels like it's mocking you, doesn't it? It's the starting line for every great idea, but man, it can also be the most intimidating part of the entire thing.
So, from that blank page, the big hunt begins. You're trying to find the perfect template, you're wrestling with just the right headline, and you're scrolling endlessly for a photo that even kind of fits. And all of this is happening before you've even gotten to the core of your message. It's a massive time sink.
Let's just go ahead and give this challenge a name. We'll call it the blank page problem. It's this universal hurdle that really affects everyone, from students all the way to seasoned professionals.
And you know, this isn't just about feeling a little stuck. This friction is a real barrier to getting your ideas out into the world. It delays projects, it totally stifles creativity, and it makes the whole thing feel like work. But what if we could just skip that part?
This is exactly where your AI design copilot comes in. Instead of facing that blank page all by yourself, you suddenly have a partner that's ready to get you started, like right now.
So meet Magic Design. This is the feature that basically makes the blank page obsolete. All you do is give it a single prompt, just an idea or a topic, and boom, it instantly generates a whole selection of presentation drafts. All of a sudden, you've got layouts, color palettes, and fonts, all tailored to your content, ready to go.
So how does it work? It's so simple, it's almost funny. First, you just type in your topic. Let's stick with our genealogy project, Family History of the Smiths. Second, the AI generates a bunch of different design styles for you. And third, you just pick the one you like and start tweaking it. And just like that, you've jumped from a blank page to a nearly finished presentation. Okay, so a beautiful design is an awesome start, but what about the actual content? You know, the words and the visuals. This is where the AI copilot really starts to blow your mind. If you're struggling to find the right words, Magic Write is your new best friend. It's an AI writing assistant that can generate everything from catchy headlines and sharp bullet points to entire paragraphs, all from one simple prompt. For our genealogy project, you can ask for a title, and it might spit out something powerful like this: Uncovering Our Roots, a Visual Journey Through Time. I mean, come on, that's so much better than Smith family history, right? It sets a tone, it tells a story instantly.
All right, so we have the design and we have the words, but presentations are a visual medium. So what happens when you just can't find that perfect photo in a stock library? Well, you just create it.
You do this with the text-to-image feature, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. You simply type a description of the visual you need. For example, a vintage map showing family migration routes from Germany to the USA. The AI then generates a completely unique image that matches your description. This means you get the exact visual you need every single time, without spending hours searching.
So we've built the foundation, and we've filled it with amazing content. Now it's time for the final touches, adding that professional polish and making sure our work can be shared absolutely anywhere. Magic Animate can bring your slides to life without any of the tedious manual work. The AI actually analyzes your content and suggests smooth, professional animations that make sense. In just a single click, a static presentation becomes this dynamic, engaging experience.
So your presentation is done, but now you need a version for Instagram stories, a PDF handout, and maybe a video for your webinar. In the past, this meant rebuilding the entire thing over and over. Not anymore. And this is where Magic Resize just comes in and saves the day. It lets you adapt your entire presentation to any format you can think of, instantly. It intelligently adjusts the layout while keeping your design totally consistent. This feature alone can save you hours of frustrating manual work. So when you put all of these tools together, it doesn't just save you a little time here and there. No, it fundamentally changes your entire creative workflow from the very start to the very finish. By letting the AI handle the design, the writing prompts, the image creation, and all the formatting, you are freed up. All that time and energy you save can now be poured into what truly matters: refining your message, perfecting your delivery, and telling a really compelling story.
So to wrap this all up, here are 3 key strategies to really make this workflow your own. First, always start with those AI-generated templates to build on a solid professional foundation.
Second, get specific with your AI prompts. The more detail you give it, the better the results will be. And finally, use all that extra time to collaborate with other people and get fresh perspectives on your story.
And that really brings us to the most exciting part. With all the tedious parts of creation automated, the barriers to bringing an idea to life are lower than they have ever been. The only real limit is your imagination. So the question becomes, when the AI handles the process, what will you create?